we're extremely lucky to have Halestorm with us. Please welcome Lzzy, Josh, Arejay, and Joe. Halestorm, everybody.
Thanks for having us, guys. It's awesome.
So I understand that you guys actually initially formed when Lzzy and Arejay entered a school talent competition. Is that right?
Yes, I was 13, he was 10. We were on our way to our first gig ever outside of our parents' living room. And it was the Schuylkill County Fair in Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania. And on the way to the show, my brother in his 10-year-old wisdom says, Lzzy, we can't get up there as Lzzy and Arejay Hale. And I'm like, well, why not? And he's like, because it's not cool and we have to be a band. Now, this is the two of us at the time, and this is before White Stripes. That was just unheard of. I'm like, we're not a band, it's two of us. But, okay, what do you want to call it? And we finally settled on Halestorm, and I thought, well, that'll work for today. And then we ended up winning third place. I've just found that trophy. It's a little plastic trophy they gave us. And, yeah, and still doing it, apparently. Haven't stopped.
Well, once you're all together, and you're all collectively known as Halestorm, how did you start moving your career forward before being signed to Atlantic in 2005?
Well, Lzzy kind of said it, just said yes to playing everywhere. I mean, we, as a band, we'd probably play, what, 4 shows a week, and then during the week, these guys would be doing acoustic shows, and like, she would sing for like 4 hours a night. Easy. You know? Yeah, really, literally. And I mean, I think that was a big part of it, was just playing and saying yes to any gig.
Yeah, they're you know, rehearsing is one thing, and we rehearsed constantly. We would just play hours and take a break, play more hours, take another break, and just keep playing in our parents' basement. But the best rehearsal was at shows, you know, especially all the little small crappy bars we played all over the East Coast of the U.S. and the acoustic. I mean, we really truly played everywhere.
It's funny because people do ask me, like, what is like the handful of things if you're going to start a band and you're going to be out there as a musician trying to make a name for yourself. You know, number one obviously is be good at your craft, you know, practice, and make sure that when you get that opportunity to play in front of somebody or play any gig that you nail it.
Do you guys have any special writing techniques?
Whatever you're feeling and chasing, go with it. Don't worry so much like, is it going to work for radio? Is it going to be, are my friends going to like it? I used to get nervous about showing them some of my cheesy love ballads. I don't anymore. I'm like, here, it's good, just listen to it.
So how do you keep your voice in good shape while you're doing your like wailing?
Something that I do to start out, you know, every day is this very low impact. You can do either one, but I do the tongue trills. Mm-hmm. So it's like that kind of stuff. What that does is it's super low impact, you know, so you're slowly but surely warming up your voice. But what that's also doing is helping your breath control, which is absolutely everything. If you're blowing too much air, you're going to blow your voice out in 2 songs, and then you're...
So going back to the recording side of things, do you guys have any advice for any of the students in terms of best practice of how to record, or kind of what you think works for a band starting out?
You know, you got to be willing to put 4 to 5, 10, 12 hours into something, anything, any part of the recording, and then throw it away. Just be able to just, all right, that didn't work, screw it, start over, you know, and that's okay to start over. It's okay to, because you learn something from it. You're not going to do that again, you know, but just chase the moment down and really capture it. And if you haven't captured it yet, then try again.
The really cool, fun part, and also the very hard part, was we would play the same song like 15 times in a row until we got it right. And if one of us messed up, we had to all do it over. So by the end of the day, I was pretty winded, but I think that's what captured, you know, our live energy.
So I'd like to get everyone to give Halestorm a big round of applause for joining us here.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Things that they said about, like, you know, all the hard work about doing tours and practicing is something that I took it on board, and it's something that I already do. That's pretty good. So you learn a lot from them, and sometimes you're just a big fan of them, and it's nice to see them talking right in front of you. I think it's very nice.
It was good because I kind of realised that the things they had to say were similar to what bands like one I'm in at the moment are going through, the way they write and stuff, and when you're in the studio it's quite a similar process, and band's just a band. It's quite nice to think that they've been going for that long as well. So it's just nice to hear from other musicians' experiences at the end of the day.